Hi YouTube or future baby, just whoever is watching this. I'm going to go through my girl and boy name lists that I made up during the first trimester so I can look back and always remember what names I was considering to give my child. So I hate when YouTubers do these long intros, so I'm just going to start the list. So for boys, my no particular order. First, I like the name Silas, and I actually got the idea for this name from the Septimus Heap, you can't really see, series. In this book series, Silas is the dad, and he's a really interesting character, and I think that the fact that it comes from a book would be a cool name meaning, so later the child could go back and read the books they were named after. I think it would make it pretty special. Similar to that name, I like Elias, but since my name is Elaina, Elias is a little too similar in my opinion, so I won't be using that name. And then I like Arthur/Archer. So my Papa is named Arthur, and I think it would be really meaningful to name a child after him, because he's a really important person in my life. I like Archer a little better, but if I were naming it after him, I would just go for Arthur. And I think Artie and Archie are both really cute little boy names. I also like Felix, Jude, and Milo, and I put them all together because they're kind of all like short and sweet boy names. Wouldn't really use, well, maybe I would use Felix, but for some reason, it just gives me the image of a cat a little bit. So even though I like the way the name sounds, I don't think I'd actually go through with using it. Then I also like Wyatt. I just think it kind of is a name that's cute on a little boy and can grow with them. An adult name Wyatt isn't a weird name to have. Then Luca/Nico, and I put them together because they seem really similar to me, like cool versions of Luke and Nick. But I've known, like in growing up through school, some really, I guess, peculiar Lucases and Nicholases. And I think it would just remind me of them too much, so I might not choose those names. Then finally, I like Cedric, especially because it's from Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. It's been my favorite book series I've ever read. I've read it like 15 or 16 times and watched all the movies over and over. And Cedric was such a great character, so I think that'd be like a great name to give a child, and it's not too popular from my understanding. And Ced is a cute nickname. So on to girl names. I guess put together are Auden and Averin. You might be thinking, what the heck are those names? So Auden I get from the poet W.H. Auden, and he wrote a poem, can't recall the name of the poem, but a line in it is, if equal love cannot be, let the more loving one be me. And I think that like saying kind of embodies motherhood. Like, you are the more loving one, and your child will never love you as much as you love them, and they'll never understand your love until they have their own child, and they're the more loving one. And also Auden, to me, it's unique, but it's not so weird because it's really similar to Aubrey and Audrey. And then Averin is from the Prydain Chronicles, I think. And in that book series, there's a river called the River Averin, and a family lives by the river. And when debris floats down the river, like stuff from ships or pieces of wood, they scoop it out of the river and they utilize it to make their lives better. And they never complain, and they're such a happy family. And I think that's just a great message of, really appreciating what life has given you and making the best of things. So I think that both of those names, and Averin is similar to Avery, but I don't think that the dad loves that name so much, so I probably won't be using either of those. Then also Lyra. I don't know what it is about this name. I just picture such a spunky, adorable girl, and then I think it works well for like an adult because it's similar to Lori or Laura. It's a constellation, so that means a lot too. And it comes up when you look up like Greek and Roman mythology names. I don't remember whether it's Greek or Roman, but I just like the name a lot. And then I also have V names I like. And my last name starts with a V, so it kind of would make cool alliteration to have a V first name and a V last name if my last name is the one we choose to go with. So I really like Vera. It doesn't remind me of, someone told me that it reminded them of Vera Bradley, but it doesn't quite remind me of that. I like Vienna, and then mostly I like Violet. For some reason in the past couple days, this name has really stood out to me, and I just feel like, oh, I like want to use that name. I don't know what it is about it. The only thing that bothers me is it's in the top, I think it's number 50 or like 47 for 2015, and I really had my heart set on a really unique name, like at least out of the top 500. I don't know why I had like such a goal for that, because even the top 50, they probably won't run into lots of kids with that name. So I don't know. I still think it's really a sweet, adorable name that can grow with a child. And it works well with a lot of family names I've been considering for middle names. Then Winter, I like because I think the nickname Winnie is really cute, but I don't love Winifred, so Winnie can work for Winter. And it would be kind of funny if it's born in the summer and given the name Winter. I don't know why I think that would be funny. Marley, no particular reason that I like it. I don't even know what the name means, but I just think it's a really sweet name, but I don't know if it would really grow with a kid the way other names would. I like Alora a lot. It's Emily Wagner gave her daughter that name. I think it flows off the tongue. It's not too weird because it's similar to Laura, which is a pretty common name. And I just think it's so beautiful, but it's too similar to my name. My name is Elaina, so Alora, Elaina would be the reason I wouldn't choose that name. I like Savannah. Again, no particular reason, and I think Sav would be a cute nickname. And having the V in Savannah makes it flow really nicely with my last name. I also like, I was looking up Italian-inspired names, and this name came up. It was Ciana, Ciana. And when I looked it up on Nameberry, I don't think it even comes up with any information. So I don't know how this Italian name website gave me the nicknames, or gave me the suggestion for Ciana, because apparently it doesn't even register in like the top 1,000 names at all. But Cece is really cute, and Ciana is a beautiful name, I think. Then I like Willa and Willow. I think they're really pretty, but I can't really think of like nicknames to go with them, so I don't think I'll end up choosing them. Fiona and Leona. I remember meeting, when I was little, a lady who had a baby named Leona, and I always thought that that was so unique and beautiful. And Leo is such a cute nickname for a girl. Like, picture a little spunky girl with the nickname Leo, and it reminds me of lions, which are my favorite animal. Then I did have Genevieve on this list, but this is my second time recording this video, and as I listened to myself saying the name last time, I realized I didn't like that name, so not Genevieve anymore. Then Evelyn, this is a really nice family name for me. It holds a lot of meaning for the person that had this name. So it would be a nice way to honor them and honor a whole portion of my family. And Evie and Evie are really cute little nicknames, but it is so common. And again, I have to get over the whole thought of having a really uncommon name for my child, I think, because a lot of the names I like seem to be in the top 100. So I might have to get over that. I don't know why I've always been so set on having a really unique name, but it might not work out. I have next Elodie, but Elodie, Elaina, seems really too similar to me. Then finally Juliet. And this again I feel strongly about the name packing a lot of meaning. And I have a childhood friend, Julia. So this is a variation of her name. And it's not very common. I think it was number 230 or something in 2015. And I think it's really cute. Jules, Julie, Julia are all sweet nicknames. And she doesn't have any siblings, so my child will probably be like her niece or nephew because I've been friends with her since she was born. Our moms have been friends since elementary school. So she'll definitely be an important part of my life for my whole life. And this would be a nice way to like honor her because she won't have like biological nieces and nephews to have that opportunity. So that is my first trimester, week, I guess, like 6 when I found out, to 13 or so. Names I like and have thought about, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!